The Oklahoma City Thunder have officially rewritten history. In a dramatic, emotional, and physically punishing Game 7, they claimed their first NBA championship since relocating from Seattle in 2008, and their first NBA title as the Oklahoma City Thunder. Led by their stoic superstar and newly minted Finals MVP, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, the Thunder overpowered the Indiana Pacers in a 103-91 triumph that was as much about grit and defense as it was about star power. Gilgeous-Alexander tallied 29 points, 12 assists, and 5 rebounds, cementing his legacy with one of the greatest individual seasons in modern basketball history. For Indiana, heartbreak came early. Just 5 minutes into the first quarter, Tyrese Haliburton, Indiana's engine, leader, and heartbeat, collapsed on a drive to the rim. The moment he hit the floor and clutched his leg, the building gasped. What had started as a hopeful night for the underdog, Pacers quickly turned into a nightmare. Haliburton had already knocked down 3 early threes and looked poised for a Game 7 masterpiece before a suspected Achilles tear ended his night and possibly his next season. From dream season to dynasty talk, Oklahoma City's rise wasn't a Cinderella story. This was dominance. They won an NBA best 68 games during the regular season with a roster that didn't even have a single player over age 27. In the playoffs, they went 16-7 and fought through 2 brutal 7-game series, first outlasting the defending champion Denver Nuggets, then surviving the scrappy, relentless Pacers. The Thunder were young, yes, but they were also disciplined, hungry, and terrifyingly deep. While Gilgeous-Alexander didn't shoot well from deep, just 2 of 12 from 3, he made up for it at the line, hitting 11 of 12 free throws. And when the game was hanging in the balance late in the third, he facilitated a 19-2 run that blew the doors off Game 7. OKC led by 22 in the fourth quarter before Indiana's desperate late push cut the deficit to 10, but the Thunder never blinked. History for SGA. With his performance, Gilgeous-Alexander joined basketball royalty. He became the first player since LeBron James in 2013 to win both MVP and Finals MVP in the same season. Even more impressively, he joined an even more exclusive club, just the 4th player in NBA history to win the scoring title, regular season MVP, and Finals MVP in the same campaign. The others? Kareem, MJ Shaq. That's it. During the finals, Gilgeous-Alexander averaged 30.3 points, 5.6 assists, 4.6 rebounds, 1.9 steals, and 1.6 blocks per game, ranking top 3 in nearly every statistical category across the board. He was surgical, steady, and spectacular when it mattered most. As a kid, you dream about this stuff, Gilgeous-Alexander said post-game, but you don't ever really know if it's going to come true. This is for my family, my city, and every person who believed in me. The defensive juggernaut. While SGA rightfully earned the spotlight, it was OKC's stifling defense that turned Game 7 into a chess match the Pacers simply couldn't win without their floor general. Oklahoma City forced 21 turnovers, leading to 32 points. Chet Holmgren, still in his rookie season, blocked 5 shots. Lou Dort, Cason Wallace, Alex Caruso, and Jalen Williams all made life hell for Indiana's ball handlers, swarming every drive and contesting every jumper. OKC's defensive rating in the postseason, 105.7, was the best of any playoff team and the most dominant defensive mark by a champion since the 2019 Toronto Raptors. For all the critics questioning their physicality or playoff experience, the Thunder answered emphatically, they are the real deal. The Haliburton fallout. While the Thunder's victory was well earned, there's no ignoring the dark cloud that hung over Game 7, the sudden and potentially devastating injury to Tyrese Haliburton. Haliburton had battled a calf strain throughout the series, but looked spry to start Game 7. Then came the collapse, the screaming, the tears, the silence from the bench. Though the Pacers ruled it as a lower leg injury, all signs point toward a torn Achilles, a devastating blow to both Haliburton and Indiana's future. After helping the Pacers punch above their weight all postseason long, Haliburton's injury could now sideline him for all of next season. That changes everything. Miles Turner is headed into free agency, and without their star point guard, the Pacers may have to rethink their entire team-building strategy heading into 2025-26. Everyone's heart just sank when he went down, Pacers head coach Rick Carlisle said, but he'll be back, and he'll be even stronger. Closing the book with a statement. This Game 7 marked only the 20th Finals Game 7 in NBA history, and the Thunder became the 15th home team to win it. They also became the first team since 1988 to eclipse 100 points in a Finals Game 7. This wasn't just a win, it was a declaration. The Thunder are no longer a young team on the rise.